Going on vacation and need a place to stay? You pull out your phone and Google has a quick solution. But 70 years ago, you could count only on one hand how many places blacks could stay in Greensboro. One site still stands thanks to one local woman. The house that soul built. James Brown, the godfather of soul, and Gladys Knight, the goddess of soul. Their roots here in Greensboro, but why? The Magnolia House. Let's check it out.
When we talk about Black history and we talk about the demands and the pressures that was associated with, the Jim Crow era, it was important to have these places where, such as our guests were able to just, what I call just be.
Natalie Pass-Miller owns the Historic Magnolia House off Gorrell Street in downtown Greensboro. She took ownership from her father in 2018.
So when the Green Book movie came out, I got an email with a page of the Green Book and Magnolia House in it. Before then, had no clue.
The 2018 Academy Award-winning movie revealed a truth about her own history that made Natalie Pass-Miller say goodbye to healthcare IT forever.
That was the day that the house had its voice and spoke to me.
So they would take that book and look, what's in Greensboro?
Greensboro History Museum education curator Rodney Dawson says the house was more than just a safe space for Black musicians.
Being in college, North Carolina A&T, Winston-Salem State, they graduated students. And when you graduated, I'm sure mom and dad wanted to come see you. My mom and dad wanted to come see me when I graduated, but where would they stay? They couldn't go to the Hilton or wherever was around the Holiday Inn. They had to find these Green Book sites.
Dawson says there was a lot visitors considered before coming into town.
I got to have enough gas and enough food to make it to the Magnolia House. And I got to prearrange, or hope that they got a room for me.
Pass-Miller renovated the home and now uses it as an events venue, restaurant, and bed and breakfast. While checking out, Stephen Wright and Teresa Martin highly recommend the stay.
I guess it's something that's in the neighborhood that I've passed by all the time, and then I just didn't know about it. So it was really cool to be able to come by and see it and imagine how it existed in the past.
So just for a little bit of context, between Atlanta, Georgia, and Richmond, this was one of the only prominent hotels that African Americans could stay at upon traveling. So that's a long stretch. Atlanta to Richmond is the only place they could stop.
And I'm so glad the hotel's having a long stretch of a successful business and history, and that she's really renovating it and making it a special place again today.
Yeah, it's beautiful when you walk inside, and it smells. Oh, I gotta go back there for food.
You were just telling me about the brunches on Sundays.
So good in there. I'm like, I have to go back and try some of that food.
That's one of the places I've been wanting to check out since I've been here, because a lot of greats have stayed there. I believe like James Brown is someone that stayed there, like a lot of big stars.
Yeah, definitely. I think even that whole corridor in downtown Greensboro, there's actually a lot of other businesses that have a long history in the African American community that I'm just excited to explore more of and learn about since being here.
I appreciate you bringing all this to our attention, and I hope that if you guys at home know more, please let us know so we can feature it also.
Yeah, absolutely.